Hello. So today I want to talk to you about smile, letting your light shine. And if you've been following me, then and you know about the bracelets that I've had designed, that I've designed for Kaylee Joy, then you know that on the back of it it says "Smile, let your light shine." And see, and today I was out and about and I had to go for an appointment, and I ran into the sweetest, most adorable little lady ever. And she said that by the end of our conversation I could call her grandma. And I said, well, certainly that would be awesome because I don't have a grandma here. And both of mine have passed away. And so, but she was just absolutely beyond precious. And so, such a pretty, attractive lady. But we were talking about smiling and how it just lights up a day for somebody. How it just, it lights up. He has my tennis shoe. Yes, I thought I had moved those to a place where he couldn't get them. Anyway, it's just about how, when you smile, how you can really brighten up somebody's day. And she was sharing examples with me and moments, testimonies of when she's done that with somebody or how she's been affected by somebody's smile. And I just thought, it's the perfect thing to share with you a couple of little stories and things that we were talking about, because we just don't ever know what that person that is coming towards us or that we're meeting, in a grocery store or the checkout line or whatever, we don't know what people are facing and what they're dealing with. We don't know the phone conversation that they just had with somebody, or we don't know the news they got this morning, or what happened the day before that's left them feeling frustrated or heartbroken or indecisive about what they should do. And, so there are just so many things that people carry with them and that we're all trying to cope and figure out how to manage and deal with in life. And so sometimes just smiling at somebody, even when they seem like a person that kind of, you sometimes maybe think they're kind of undeserving of my smile, we might sometimes have those thoughts, those moments of feeling that way, because maybe the person has actually kind of growled at you or just absolutely almost seem to be going out of their way to be difficult or to be unfriendly. It makes it really hard sometimes, but it's I think when we keep compassion close to our heart, and let compassion just really bloom in our hearts, I think that's when it becomes easy that no matter whether that person smiles at you first or speaks to you or whatever, then it's easy. It's just a natural given that you're going to smile. And Kaylee was so much like that. And especially like I've talked about when I think about the pain, the migraines that she dealt with and the suffering that she coped with that, and there's the chronic pain of those and how horrific they were for her, especially sometimes more than others. She always smiled, and she just, sometimes when she felt so bad and so, had to lie down or was, had to have the room dark or whatever, of course, we were quiet with her and that kind of thing, but even times when she felt bad, she just smiled, and she had such compassion in her heart for people. That's why I always said that she was going to be the most fabulous nurse ever. And so I carry that with me, and that's why I had this bracelet designed with her joy on it, and the reminder, smile, let your light shine. And that's the other thing about the definition of Kaylee Joy, is that we all have a light inside of us. We all have these gifts inside of us, but we all have this light that nobody else has. Nobody's light shines exactly like yours does. And if we hold that light inside and we don't extend compassion and grace and love and forgiveness and hope and positivity, if we don't extend that to other people and let that glow from us, then we're really missing out on sharing these gifts that we have. And so one thing though is, well, sometimes I don't feel like the light is burning inside of me, so how in the world can I let it shine for somebody else? And that's the other thing. We have to also have compassion and grace and love and forgiveness for ourselves, because we don't always have to be, extending our hand to somebody else. By no means am I saying that. If you remember when you watch some of the other videos, I also talk about let your light shine Smile at yourself. Let your light shine for you as well, because you have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of somebody else. And so sometimes we get down, we get frustrated, we kind of need a boost or a pick-me-up, and there are things that I do that I put into place, books that just mean so much to me, and inspirational thoughts and quotes and verses and things like that that really help me. Sometimes I can just be feeling really low, and there are these go-to things that I can pull out that will really just kind of give me a boost of hope, or maybe a nudge of positivity or something. And so I'll share some of those things with you. And one of the things for me, though, is really getting into my studio and being creative. And you might not have a studio, that's okay. You can do it at your dining room table. And you might not have a dining room table that you want to work at or that's available or whatever, but you could do it right in your lap, sitting on the sofa. And so sometimes it's just kind of getting into some of those things and pulling out some tools that can help us to relax, that can help us to nurture ourselves, that give us kind of that little boost, that little pep talk that we need, that little dose of encouragement that we need for ourselves, so that then we see and feel that light inside of us, and it makes you feel good. And then you can go out and it just naturally your light shines for others, and it brightens up their day. It helps them to see a ray of hope, a ray of sunshine. And so these videos are not, when I talk about the art and the creativity and things like that, it's not, you don't have to call yourself an artist. You don't have to, you may think you don't have one artistic bone in your body, but maybe you're searching for something to help you find a way to relax, or to work through a situation that you're coping with, work through grief, work through a loss that you've had of some sort, or just working through, maybe you're just going through a time where you just kind of feel kind of down and out and you're not sure about things. And these are some things that I think will help you to just kind of be good to yourself and nurture yourself, and maybe find some gifts that exist within you that you might kind of tap into. And you might even share them with some of your friends. And but it's all about, this Kaylee Joy, when I talk about this, it's about smiling at ourselves, being good to ourselves, and then being able to extend that out and let our light shine for others. So I hope you'll keep following along with me, and we're going to be in the studio some. We're going to start pulling out some different things for you to see, and for you to see what I enjoy working on and what I enjoy doing. And I hope you'll hang out with me, and that we will nurture ourselves in 2016. We will find that Kaylee Joy within us. We will spread it to other people, and most of all, we will keep smiling at each other. It makes such a huge difference. Think about how you feel when somebody looks at you and smiles. So go out and smile at least one person today. Okay? Hope you have a good day.